Hi, so it's been a few days, probably quite a few days actually. It's been a bit of a weird week. Um, Nothing that I can say anything about yet, but yeah, it's this week has not turned out as I expected. Um, More on that later. Um, Sarah's been off work this week as well, which is kind of another reason why I've been incommunicado because we've been spending some time together and doing some bits and pieces. Went to the Sainsbury's Centre yesterday for their magnificent Art Deco by the Sea exhibition, which was due to have finished in June, but because of the lockdown has now been extended to September as they've only just opened up again. Wonderful exhibition, well worth seeing. But also as much for the actually being outside and doing something, which going somewhere and that's not just the supermarket or the market, but actually going and doing a cultural thing for the first time in 4 months. I mean, it was, yeah, it just felt so odd and so wonderful to be back out doing stuff. You know, hand sanitizer, face masks, the whole bit, and reduced numbers. We had to book time slot just to so they could keep control of numbers in and so forth. So still very much an atmosphere of pandemic, but yeah, that said, it was one of those things where you don't even realise how much you're missing something until you experience it again. So yeah, that was wonderful. I went to a pub Monday night. I'd say for the first time in 4 months, probably a lot longer because it's not something I actually do that much these days anyway. But yeah, again, to just go out with a friend, sit and have a few drinks, which after 4 months of not drinking was, yeah, a few was enough. It turns out. But yeah, again, it's very very good to be doing something that felt a bit more normal. So yeah, it's been a positive week for those things. Was supposed to be having my redundancy meeting, but our HR person is ill. That was supposed to be this morning. I'm still waiting to hear when that's going to happen. As far as we're aware, still being made redundant. Yeah, I think it's something like 11 days now since the government made their arts bailout announcement, and it's got suspiciously quiet again very quickly, so we've not had any idea of what it actually means for the theatre and therefore what it actually means for us, if anything. But yeah, so that's still going ahead at the moment. It is what it is. Yeah, I've sat down with a piece of paper and a pencil and kind of worked out what my redundancy settlement would be, and with the time scale and everything, I think for the moment I'm one way or the other. I'm kind of all right for the end of the year, and I'm still hopeful that I'm in that sort of time scale. It might well be that by the end of the year, if the theatres are open again, then actually there'll be there will come a point where if the theatre's going to survive and grow, it's going to have to restaff again, even if it's letting people go at the moment. And I am very keen to maintain a relationship with the theatre so that I can go back, because it feels like home to me, and I would, even if this does result in redundancy, if there's an opportunity to take up that relationship with again, I'd do it in a heartbeat, because it's so important to me. But there we are. That's where I am at the moment. I thought I'd check in, as I haven't been around for maybe even a couple of weeks now. But so yeah, things are starting to open up. Normal life is starting to creep back, and we're still doing really well at home and thinking a bit more about the future. So there we are. That's us.